All right, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises to the Heavenly Father in the name of the beloved Son, through His glorious Holy Spirit. All praises to 𝎭𝐼𝐼𝐼𝐿, 𝐭𝐼𝐼𝐿. Peace and blessings to all the beloved brothers and sisters baptized in the New Testament for the remission of sins, and all the Gentiles in the Messiah. Peace and blessings. Today I have Darius the Great, which I made a post on this, what I was thinking about Darius the Great, which this is a depiction of him. And it says, actually, this is a depiction of him that was carved in stone. And I believe Darius the Great himself inspired this, man. And you see how he's depicted, and he's clearly not who people, a lot of people say Japhath was Caucasians and whatnot. But Darius the Great was a white man, and that's not to be racist. It's just the truth, man. All right, it says Darius the Great, King of Kings. Why was Darius the Great called King of Kings? Because he came king over various realms. And one of the main ones I know about is the king of Babylon. Right? It says King of Persia, King of Babylon, Pharaoh of Egypt. Oh, yeah, they do have actual, they were trying to say they have depictions of Darius in Egypt. I might bring that out. Right? It says King of Countries, right? And his name in the Hebrew would be what? Malak Darayash, right? Which is King Darius, Malak Darayash, right? And it says Daniel 9:1. In the first year of Darius, the son of Ahasuerus, right? Which is supposed to be Xerxes from the movie 300, right? The guy that was kicking people in the hole and all that, of the seed of the Medes. So Darius was what? Of the seed of the Medes, which was made king over the realm of the Chaldeans. So he was a Japhath, right? Because if you read Genesis 10, you'll read that the Medes are Made, right? Which is the Medes. Okay? So he was a Japhath. He was a Japhath. And they ruled over who? The Chaldeans. After Nebuchadnezzar and his sons fell. Okay, they were rulers of what? The realm of the Chaldeans. So they became kings over the realm of the Chaldeans after Nebuchadnezzar was destroyed. And you clearly see he's not a white man, bro. All right. And this is an actual stone relief of King Darius. Okay, let's get it. It says King Darius, King of Kings, King of Persia, King of Babylon, Pharaoh of Egypt, King of Kings. Right? It says the relief stone, right? The relief stone of Darius the Great is in the Behestan inscription. So I'm going to click onto that. Right? The Behestan inscription, right? Meaning the place of God, is a multi-goal inscription of a large rock relief on a cliff at Mount Behestan in the Kermanshah province of Iran, which this is in Babylon, in the city of Kermanshah in western Iran. So there's stones of King Darius in Babylon. This is how you know he was actually ruling, man. He actually was king over Babylon because what? They have stone relief of him, right? Established in western Iran, established by Darius the Great, 522, 486 BC before Christ, right? The inscription, I'm going to skip a little bit. The inscription is so cuneiform script what the Rosetta Stone is to Egyptian hieroglyphs. The document most crucial in the deciphering of previous lost writing systems. Okay? So they have the stone relief of King Darius in Babylon, man. Authored by Darius the Great, sometime between his coronation as king of the Persian Empire in the summer of 52 BC and his death in the autumn of 486 BC. Inscriptions began with a brief autobiography of Darius, including his ancestry and lineage. All right, so I'm going to skip a little bit. Salakia, right? Skip a little bit. So he was definitely from Japhath, and his stone relief. This stone relief is Darius at Bestan, which is in Babylon, man. They depict him as Babylon. You know, you see how curly his hair is, man. I'm sorry, I haven't. You know, the Edomites. You know, this is not Japhath, man. Right? You Edomites are not Japhath. This is Japhath. He's a Japhite for real, for real. King Darius is a Japhite because he's a Mede. Okay, which I'm gonna still get that too. Which I'm just looking at a few information on King Darius. Right. Salakia. I gotta go back to Darius. Cause yeah, so this is Darius, right? The great and best time inscription, which we know that's in Babylon. See that? And he was a Mede, which is a Japhite, which I'll get shortly. Okay. Says he's mentioned in the books of Haggai, Zechariah, and Ezra, and Nehemiah of the Hebrew Bible. Etymology. Darius. Got some of that. Keep going. So, forgive me. Salakia. Let's see. Darius the Great. Keep it going. I'm skimming through a lot of this stuff, so forgive me, y'all. Because I don't know exactly where the thing I was looking for about they showing Darius the Great in Egypt and all that. Right? Well, here goes some stuff. They have the cylinder seal of Darius the Great. See that? Ancient world. See him with the crown on his head, right? Let's keep it going. They have it in different color. Darius the Great. Impression of a cylinder seal of King Darius the Great hunting in a chariot reading I am Darius the Great King in Old Persian, right? Elamite and Babylonia. The word great only appears in Babylonian British Museum excavated in Thebes, Egypt. Okay, forgive me. See what else I got. Because there was some other stuff I was looking for. This is a picture they made of him during 1840, which this wasn't King Darius, definitely didn't make that. Let's see. Forgive me. Yeah, man. Where did I see it? I seen they had some pictures of King Darius in Egypt and all that stuff, man. Pretty crazy. Here go a gold derrick a minute at Sardis, which is supposed to be a coinage system came through Darius, right? Sometimes Darius used the coinage system as a transitional currency to regulate trade and commerce throughout his empire. Okay, so he had what? Coin system. And this is the Persian and Mede Empire, which is Japhite. Okay, real Japhath. Okay, not the fake Japhath. Try to finesse like you Japhath. Okay, this is the description of him in Babylon. Right, see that said the crown head of Darius at Behestan, which is in Babylon. Western Babylon, they say. Okay. They have a reconstruction drawing of the palace of Darius. So, the ruins of Takara place and proposals. So this looked like some type of temple ruin. Let's see. A canal, the Darius Canal, which ran from modern. Okay, I'm not really too knowledgeable on this, but it's pretty crazy. Let's see. Darius, I'm gonna go down here. Let's see right there. Down here where it says Darius Lucky. Darius finished all incomplete construction projects from the reign of Cyrus the Great. A palace was also built during the reign of Darius with an inscription in the name of Cyrus the Great. It was previously believed that Cyrus had constructed this building. However, due to the cuneiform script being used, the palace is believed to have been constructed by Darius. Okay. In Egypt, it says Darius built many temples and restored those that had previously been destroyed, even though Darius was a believer of Aramazza, which is supposed to be an Iranian god, which is supposed to be Lord of Wisdom, right? That's what it means in their language. He built temples dedicated to the gods of the ancient Egyptian religion, and several temples found were dedicated to Ta and Nekbet. Darius also created several roads and routes in Egypt. The monuments that Darius built were often inscribed in the official languages of the Persian Empire, Elamite, and Babylonian Egyptian hieroglyphs. So let's see what they got. It says this right here is supposed to be an Egyptian statue of Darius the first as Pharaoh of the 27th dynasty of Egypt. Pretty crazy. Which I guess his head is cut off or something. They don't show his head in this. Then they have Darius as Pharaoh of Egypt at the temple of Habis. I never heard of that really. Okay. Belief showing Darius offering letters to the temple to the Egyptian deity Amurat of the temple. Pretty wild. Darius the Mede. Darius the Mede is mentioned in the book of Daniel as the king of Babylon between Belshazzar and Cyrus the Great. Right, so Darius was the king of Babylon. Okay. He the one that had Daniel thrown in the lion's den. All right. So guess what? Israel was still being was basically still going through it, still being afflicted, even during the reign of Darius, man. You know, he tried to get the brother up out of there, man, but the Most High showed grace on him, on Daniel, right? So the Medes are, they say, Iranian people, but this type of Iranian people descend from Japhath. And I'm going to get it in the Bible, which I'm going to just get it through here, show y'all. It says in my day, which is the Medes. See that? My day, right? My day, Greek, is a son of Japhath. Okay? So Made is the Medes, which is the son of Japhath. Biblical scholars have generally identified Made with the Iranian Medes of much later records. The Medes, reckoned to be his offspring by Josephus and most subsequent writers, were also known as Made, including both Assyrian and Hebrew sources. Okay, which is what? The Medes, man. It says the Kurds, Made is an Iranian city. It says the Kurds still maintain traditions of descent from Made, which is the Medes. Okay? So that's what it is. The Medes descend back to Japhath. So, Shalom. Y'all can read that in Genesis 10 if you don't believe me. Or you could look up Darius in the Hebrew, which it tells you he was a Japhite. All right, maybe I can get it. So, like, yeah. I'll get it for y'all. I'm going to get Genesis 10 to show y'all Darius wasn't, we know Darius was Mede, which he was what? He said of the seed of the Medes, Daniel 9:1. So let's see who the seed of the Medes is. The Medes. The Medes, right? My day.
Strong's H 4074. Madai.
Right, Madai.
Gesenius Lexicon. Madai.
Madai, right? The Medes, okay? Which equals what? People from descended from the son of Japhath and who inherited the territory of Madai. See that? So they were descendants from Japhath. Right there in the blue letter, definition A. Okay? They were Persian people that descend from Japhath. See what they got here. Not too much. Let's keep it going. Slakia. Genesis 10:2. The sons of Japhath, Gomer and Magog, and Madai. Madai is the Medes. That's who King Darius descends from. Okay? First Chronicles 1:5. The sons of Japhath, Gomer, Magog, and Madai, which is who? The Medes, man. Let's see if we go down to see that same word is used in Daniel 9:1 for the seed of the Medes to show you that what King Darius, right, or Malak Darayash was what? A seed of a Mede. He was a Japhath Babylonian king that reigned over the realm of the Chaldeans, man. Okay? So that's what it is. You can see the Medes are who? A people that descends from Japhath. You can see that, right, by Genesis chapter 10, and you can go all the way down to Daniel 9:1. It shows you that. Okay? So he clearly wasn't an Edomite or a European, man. Look at them curls on his beard, man. He's an Iranian man. You know, he probably was, tan, probably brownish, sandy-like color. Okay? Darius the Great, King of Kings, Great King of Persia, King of Babylon, Pharaoh of Egypt, King of Countries, Malak Darayash, aka King Darius, Daniel 9:1. In the first year of Darius, the son of Ahasuerus, of the seed of the Medes. So he is a Japhath, Genesis 10, which was made king of the realm of the Chaldeans. Okay, and I said he was a real Japhath because he really was a Japhath. Genesis chapter 10, verse 2. Same word for Medes. My day is same word of the Medes in Daniel 9, man. So, shalom.